Tesham evanukampartham aham ajnanajam tamaha nashayami atmabhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata. Out of compassion for them, I, dwelling in their heart, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. So for whom? Krishna cannot be partial. For somebody he has compassion, for somebody he does not have compassion. As explaining this point is that just like you are going in a train and somebody gives you ticket at a discount, that is his kindness. But he cannot say he whimsically gave me ticket. So we are got the process of Krishna consciousness. It's not that we paid price for it, but we paid concessional price. We did pay some price. Then Krishna will be whimsical otherwise. For somebody in the heart, he removes all the ignorance. For somebody who doesn't do, then Krishna is partial. So we cannot say we deserve, because Kali Yuga is special discount, but we got it at little price. We are not paid the full price. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Banaras, there is a discussion. He said, I have brought Krishna consciousness with me, but there is nobody here who can take it, because people who are general, the elite class, are all Mayavadis. General public is always simple. They were enjoying and dancing with Lord Chaitanya. But so-called scholars of Banaras at that time were all Mayavadis, impersonalists. They were not taking to it, headed by Prakash and the Saraswati. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I brought Krishna conscious here to sell. I brought so much commodities to sell here. And nobody is ready with the price. If they can pay me fraction of a price, I'll give it. That is what is happening in Kali Yuga. Fraction. We do not actually understand what it means when it says Namo Mahavadanyaya. We do not know. We think, he's merciful. We don't know how merciful is he. Therefore, when devotees are becoming all around the world, people are chanting Hare Krishna, Prabhupada said, it's all because of mercy of Lord Chaitanya, you all have become devotees. People don't know what he's talking actually. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. He's giving Krishna Prema. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. His name is Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Gaur Tushe Namaha. I pay all my obeisances to this Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who is so merciful. So if you have to understand this, when it is said Tesham Evanu Kampartham, it means Lord Chaitanya, particularly in Kali Yuga, is extremely compassionate. We are all struggling in Kali Yuga. Is very, very merciful. So we take shelter of his lotus feet. We can swim. Prabhupada used to joke. Bhagavatam has two kind of people. One kind of people Bhagavatam talks about is crows. Vayasam Tirtha. Tad Vayasam Tirtha. Yeah, anybody knows? Nadiyat Vachastitra Padari Harer Yasho. So it says that there are people who speak very nice. Jagat Pavitram Pranihita Karhichat. They don't chant the holy name of the Lord, which can purify the whole atmosphere. They speak in very learned words, big scholars. But they don't glorify the Lord, even though their every word is very poetic, expertly composed. Tadavayasam Tirtha. It says their literature is like a pilgrimage place for the crows. Who reads it? The crows. Birds of same feather flock together. Devotee reads Bhagavatam. Karmi reads newspaper. Why? Vayasam is a pilgrimage place for crows. So we can know what we are. Crows or Hamsa. By what we are interested to read. Always, whenever you get time, if you have a taste for reading Gita and Bhagavatam, you are a devotee. And if you have a taste for reading newspaper, you are a karmi. You are a materialist. What are the exact lines? So the Hamsas never go there. They don't find. What is the point going there? What the hamsas will not go? Where do the crows go? A dirty place, dustbin. So most of the people actually are only dustbin people. What they talk, they may be wearing suit, boot, but what they talk, what they discuss, what they think is like a crow's place. It's a reality of the world. It's very visible. And then the people, and tadvag visargo janataga viplavo, there may be people that they are not speaking correctly. Tadvag visargo janataga viplavo yasmin pratishloka abadivati api. In every shloka they are making a mistake. Every word there is a mistake. Tadvag visargo janataga viplavo yasmin pratishloka abadivati api. Namane anantasya yasho ankitane yash shanvanti gayanti grinanti sadhavaha. The saintly people still like to hear them. Why? Prabhupada said those people are thoroughly honest, would like to hear, because there is a sincere attempt to glorify the Lord here. So we should see this is the situation of the world. We have to save ourselves. Again, I am telling you, we have to save ourselves. The life is very short. Opportunity is limited. Correct? We should see. Things will go on. Other things will go on. I was been recently joking actually. Everybody in this world values himself by what salary he is getting. This is my value. Correct? Once there was somebody who became prime minister once. Some people say by mistake or whatever. There are 2-3 people who became prime minister for a short time in India. Even though actually they are fit for just chief minister, they don't become chief minister. Now I'm an ex-prime minister. They will not become chief minister now. I don't want to name them. So in the same way, they value. Now I'm prime minister, ex-prime minister. He is giving value. Actually, if you see, he analyze this day, he is getting paid for nothing. Nothing. Not only he, everybody in this world is getting paid for nothing. Because actually we are not working. 3 modes are working. Prakriti karmanani gune karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudatma karatami iti manyate. Your ahankara is working, you are not working. Atma is sleeping now. You are getting paid for nothing actually. Work is done by 3 modes, not by you. You are simply sleeping. And some places they sleep, actually they sleep. Okay. And anyway, if you go still deeper, actually the soul is so minute. It cannot touch material energy. In this body, we generally feel, I am driving the car and the Lord is witnessing activities. But the fact is, Lord is driving the car of this body. You're just sitting there like a small child. Sometimes a father is driving a car and a small child is sitting. Papa, we can go to this mall. Okay, beta, we'll go. He's the one who drives. You cannot handle this body. You cannot handle. Material energy is not under your control. You are very small. So actually, everything the Lord is doing. So right from a ant to Brahma, everybody is maintained by the Lord for nothing. Only out of love. He doesn't. We may have ahankara. I am doing this, therefore I maintain. You are being maintained for nothing. Only reason you maintain is the love of the Lord. Therefore, a devotee, as he advances, understand Krishna is maintaining me. Not my company, not my business. No, sir. Krishna is maintaining. Correct? That is the realization we should get. Krishna is maintaining me. And that depends on how responsibly acted before. That is punya. Krishna is maintaining is punya. But my effort, therefore, just like you're working in a company and they're paying you salary, you have to be there. They say you have to come at 8 o'clock. You come at 8 o'clock. They say at 9 o'clock you have to leave. You leave at 9 o'clock. You work 12 hours, sometimes 13 hours. You have to do whatever they say you have to do. You cannot do this. Okay. I want 1 day leave. No, we cannot give you. So much you have to pay. Why? They're throwing some coins. They're maintaining you. Now the same way, just understand, what are they giving you actually? They're just giving what Krishna is giving and taking all the credit. There is example Prabhupada says in Russia, when they generally communism means atheism. And previously Russia was a Christian country. Orthodox structure of Russian is still there. It's different from Roman Catholic Church. They have their own structure and hierarchy. So it's a big country, so they have their own church. Now what happened when they wanted to convert these people to atheism? That is, communism is nothing but atheism. Because their Karl Marx says religion is opium of the masses. So we can know right from beginning it's an atheism basically. So the people used to go outside church and they say to the people coming out of the church, what did you do? You prayed to Lord. What did you pray? Oh God, give our daily bread. Correct? Our Father in heaven, give our daily bread. Whatever. So did he get bread? I said, no, we didn't get bread. You asked us. So I said, oh communist friend, give us our daily bread. And they brought a truck of bread. Take how much you want. And people became atheists. Just imagine. So Prabhupada said that because they were rascals, they could not understand that bread is not being made in factory. In the sense the ingredients come from the ground. That is depend on the seed. And that requires rain, that requires sun, that requires air, that requires nutrients in the soil, that requires the design of the seed. None of them you did. That all Krishna has done. But you want all the credit. You understand or not? So same way, we want all the credit for whatever we do. But we forget this fact actually that Krishna is the one who takes actually all the credit. Okay? So ahankara mein moodha atma karta hai minate, because of ahankara we be thinking I am doing, but actually I am not doing. So you can say what we are doing in devotion service, and that's different. We are doing on the order of the Acharya. Even though we may be like Lord Rama's army, monkeys. The monkeys generally do various activities. They're meaningless. Therefore they say, no, don't jump like a monkey. Because a monkey jumps from this tree to another tree, this tree to another tree. These activities are meaningless. But the monkeys, when they joined Lord Rama, true, they were not ordinary monkeys. They were all devatas born in that. Many of the top monkeys are all devatas, taken birth. Hanuman was Vayu. They were all different, devatas which had taken birth to assist. They were very powerful, assist in the Lord's mission. But you take and understand the lesson from that. Just because they acted under the order of Lord Rama, they became glorious in the history and they did great devotion service to the Lord. So we are also actually, when we are engaged in activities, normal activity society, our activities are meaningless. Only we are drinking ahankara. I am doing something, I am doing nothing. What I am doing? Nothing actually. Anyway, the universe will be destroyed in a matter of time. Whatever I do will also be destroyed. So it doesn't have any lasting meaning. Whatever I do in this world, so-called my duties. But the same monkey that we are, correct? Presently we are pushed by Rajoguna, Tamoguna, and we are doing different activities and we are taking great pride in that and we value ourselves based on that. I am worth this much. Somebody has a job of 4 lakh, I am worth 4 lakh. He thinks. Actually, if you even open and analyze his day, he's doing nothing actually. Idhar ka saman liya, idhar bhej diya, ye kya, isko idhar na bheja. That's all it is. That's all it is. You see so many people, it's actually they are drinking their punya. They're drinking their punya. Somebody takes an idea. So many people in Bangalore, they got an idea to invest in land at the right time. Today the land is worth 20 times and they became from crorpatis. But actually if he may be thinking I did this. He didn't do anything actually. It is just because of his punya, some responsible behavior in the past, some opulence had to come. Krishna guided him, it happened. Got it? So the same monkey we are, which jump around in the society for meaningless life. Brahmand Brahmite. We have been jumping in this universe. Abrahma Bhuvana Loka. We have been just jumping around this universe from one species to another species. We take an example. Suppose Brahma, he sees 24 hours as 24 hours. Just like we see our 24 hours in one way, but insect for him, that is too slow. Because within the 24 hours, his life is finished. Not even some 6 hours some insects live. And some may live even less. Some bacteria may even live. For them, our life will be fantastic. But for us, our 24 hours. Just I'm giving mota idea. So if you see from a Brahma's viewpoint, wherein suppose he sees his time as our time, correct? So that means within his 1 hour, we would have changed life million times. And what is seeing us? You're jumping into the body of a dog, growing old, dying, jumping in the body of a cat, doing. You're just jumping different species. Your 84 lakh species, he can see in a few minutes maybe. The life difference is very high. Brahma's one day is equal to 1000 cycle, 4.3 billion years. Just imagine in 1 hour. It's still in hundreds of millions. Practically, he can see in 1 hour, you jumping from a worm in the stool and coming to human form. You can see that. And again going next hour down to again stool. You can see what's happening. And I want to be, and he comes to human form, I want to do this, I want to achieve that. And next life he's become a rat. What is happening? Jumping here, jumping there. What is he doing? What is he doing? Won't he be looking at us like that? Suppose he can definitely see. What are you doing? Brahmanda Brahmite, you can't see, but Brahma can see what is he doing. Kono Bhagyavan Jeev. Because Brahma is also a great Vaishnava. Not only on behalf of the Lord, he has done the creation, but he's a great Vaishnava at heart. He has a whole sampradaya for that. To Brahma Sampradaya. So he's also wishing, Kono Bhagyavan. Oh, nice, so nice. You're chanting Hare Krishna, so nice, so nice. When Ajamila chanted the Lord Narayana, as the proper writes in the lecture, very nice. He says in the lecture, he's chanting Narayana, and they catch him. They're all traveling to catch people and take them back to Godhead, train them, correct? So when you take an fortunate step to chant the holy name of the Lord, it's immediately recognized, immediately encouragement is given. So Krishna is very merciful, and very interesting point came, but to whom mercy is given, that is said in the previous 3 shlokas. To whom mercy is given. Take the previous shloka itself. Tesham satata yuktanam, who's always engaged. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Very favorably, which are constantly engaged in pleasing Krishna. Make that the mission of life. Always we are constantly engaged to please our stomach and genitals. That's the normal life of a man. The whole day is rotating around these two. How to fill my belly. That's why people run for a woman. Why? Because she satisfied these 2 things. Again, whole day is going like an animal, running behind these, like a monkey. But not to him. He will not get the mercy. If instead of satisfying yourself, you think, how do I satisfy Radha Krishna? Tesham satati yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. Doesn't matter. What I am doing doesn't matter. Like residents of Vrindavan, they were doing so many activities. They were doing their profession. All were working. They were not sitting. They are all working hard. Somebody has a farming, somebody has cow protection. They were basically Vaishyas predominantly, correct? But they are busy. We see Mother Yashoda was also very busy making butter. That's why Krishna used to get irritated. He used to break the pot. Hey, give me attention. So I have work to do. They're all busy, but pure love of Krishna, and always eager to hear Krishna Katha, always eager to serve Krishna, always eager to, get an opportunity to see Krishna. When Krishna used to go to every day to play, in the morning, all the Gopas will come, and they will be so pleased to take Krishna with them to play. Correct? Pure love, world of pure love. And when he is entering the forest, the young gopis will be watching Krishna going. It's so beautiful. And when he's going, they are in torture. How will he walk in the forest? His legs are so soft. It may pinprick, and they will be in immense anxiety. But they are doing their activities. You understand? Prabhupada gives many times that example. The residents of Vrindavan give a beautiful example. They are engaged in various activities, but they are constantly in samadhi on Krishna. So mind needs something to be absorbed at. Something the mind needs to be absorbed at. Give it Krishna. Prabhupada gives a very nice point, that we have power to think, that Krishna has given us. We have power to think, that the mind has that power. It can focus on any subject you want. Focus on Krishna. Who is taking that away? So bhakti is ahetuki. Nobody can take it away. Your boss doesn't know in office where is the meditation. Think of Krishna whenever you get a time. So that is the nature. It's true also. Boys get an affection relationship to a girl. All the time is working. You're thinking of the girl only. As they say, it is not possible. Doing that only, what is not possible? And the moment they have a child, all the time thinking of the child only. Their whole profile is the photo only. You can see it changes. They're all the time thinking. True? People are thinking all the time. Whatever they're attached, they're thinking, even though they are doing so many activities. So in the same way, it is not difficult. Whatever we are doing, we should constantly be absorbed in thinking of Krishna. Tesham satate yuktanam bhajatam priti purgam. Priti, how do I please Krishna? How do I serve Krishna? Understand? That we should think. Not what I can do minimum, what I can do maximum. How I can please Krishna. Dadami buddhi yogam. To him, Krishna gives all the intelligence. What kind of intelligence? Yena mam upayantite, by which he can come back to Krishna. How he can come back. And there was, what is the previous shloka to that? Machita matakata prana bodhayastas farasvara. What are they doing? They have put machitaha. In their heart they have put me. Gata prana, whole their prana they have given to me. Krishna was the prana of the residents of Vrindavan. When Krishna went away, they died practically. Even their family, their children said that Krishna is not there. That is how we have to be. Kya Krishna se karna hai, ho nahi ho. No, he was there. They given their prana. Machita matakata prana bodhayastas paraswaram. Constantly they were talking about Krishna and taking great pleasure. Every day the residents of the small boys used to come back playing with Krishna and tell the story. Today Bakasura came and this happened, that, and they will be hearing with great joy. Not only that, they made songs about Krishna Leela. And then the whole day they will be singing those songs only, all the gopis. True or not? That is how it was going on. They were having, even later, even for centuries, those thing culture has been going on. Even in the home, whenever they have festivals, religious festivals, people sing different songs. Krishna went there, he did this. That's why all the bhajans and all they were singing, creating and singing. Machita mata gata prana bodhayastas parasvaram katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They are taking great pleasure. To them, Krishna gives mercy. You have to do all this. Don't think, Krishna is very merciful. Yeah, he is very. He cannot be partial to you. He cannot be partial. And you want special mercy of Krishna. Maintenance Krishna is giving. He is maintaining so many people. That is good. He is maintaining animals also. Correct? And always we should be confident Krishna is one maintaining me. But then the next step comes is that I want more mercy. You got it? I explained so many times. You're working, suppose studying in a college, and you open account in Karnataka Bank. Your father will send money in Karnataka Bank. You say, I open a syndicate bank, you send money in syndicate bank. That is left to you. So you choose any profession and you work. God will give you the maintenance. It's not a big deal. But the real deal is that I want another mercy of Krishna. Extra mercy, special mercy. Maintenance mercy is given even to birds and animals. What is the special mercy? I want Krishna Bhakti. That is special consideration. Tesham evano kampartham. To them I give them. To who? Yesham satata yuktanam. Animals are not doing it. Satata yuktanam. So maintenance they get. But what is the special mercy we want? Tesham evanu kampartham aham agyana jamtamaha nashayami atmabhavastu jnana dipena bhashata. The shining light of knowledge that awakens in the heart. So Prabhupada is saying something very nice here. He is saying that maybe devotee may not be so scholar or something. Doesn't matter. That is not very important. If somebody is sincere in pleasing Krishna, all the knowledge will book manifest in his heart. Srila Prabhupada ki